Aging and Awesome is a production of the Nevada Senior Care Foundation and Consider It Done Productions, and proudly presented by Lend a Hand in-home care and transportation, where our caregivers make the difference. NB Legal Docs, they are the trust masters. Infinity Hospice Care, a family of caring. And Senior Care Plus, Nevada's wellness partner. Hello and welcome to Aging and Awesome, a show designed to tackle the challenges seniors and their families face while giving you a positive look at being older. I'm Kai Sisson.
And I'm Joe Della Ripa. And today we are leaping for joy.
We celebrate leap year in Kai's cab. Meet Wendy. Today she turns 18. Well, 72, but February 29th only comes every 4 years. It's a festive spin in my cab coming up.
One of our senior spotlights is out with an all-new book showing ways to stay independent for those who are single-handed. How post-polio isn't stopping this YouTube star and author from inspiring those with one hand from being left out.
George goes back to school. Well, not really. He is learning the ins and outs of Medicare with Senior Care Plus. And later, have you ever noticed that time is relative? The older you get, the faster it seems to fly by. We reconvene with Aaron Breen. All that and more next on Aging and Awesome. Faced with an incredible hardship of losing function in her right arm due to post-polio, YouTube creator and author Paulette Berganu is overcoming challenges and inspiring others to do the same in an all-new book about ways to cook and do other day-to-day activities with just one hand.
Paulette is one of our favorites to have on the show. Have a look.
Here with us now at Lakeside Manor is the author of One-Handed Cooking Secrets, Paulette Berganu. Paulette, welcome back to Aging and Awesome.
Well, thank you.
Love your story and love the new book. In the introduction, you say, you don't have to give up your independence. You can find the joy in cooking again. Tell me about some of the challenges that people that are single-handed face.
Well, I think, what they face are knowing that they used to be able to do something really well. For instance, like cutting a cucumber or slicing a piece of bread. And what happens is that all of a sudden now those become real issues. Being able to manipulate the equipment that they have in their kitchen right now, it no longer is able, you're not able to do that any longer.
And that's what you teach in this book, and one of your biggest mottos is, if I can, you will.
Yes.
Explain how you're doing that in this book.
Well, I think in the book, what I do is I take them through all of the tools that I use to cook. I don't want to be a professional cook, but I certainly want to be able to cook for myself and for my family. And so I realized that, I want to show people that you don't look at this issue as a limitation. You look at it as a challenge and you find new ways to do things.
Do you think that people are being inspired to try this and to try new things once they felt knocked down, to get up and work on this?
And that's the encouraging thing, and that's why I started with cooking, because it's the one skill that I can share with others, as well as with myself, being able to be independent. And so I think once people become feeling more capable in the kitchen, they'll be able to tackle some of those other issues that they'll have, like personal care. And so I think with cooking, it's, like I said, it's a wonderful thing to be able to share. And once you have confidence in that area, you can go and tackle those other areas.
It's very easy to lose independence with one hand, right?
Yes. Yes, and I'll have to admit, there are times I need help. And in the book, I talk about one of the issues I had one time. And I think it's important to be really vulnerable, to understand that, you're going to be trying some new things and they may not work right away, but you've got to stick to it. And you also have to ask for help when you need it.
It's a great book, and I just love how vulnerable you are, as you mentioned, because people are going to be able to relate to this if they are single-handed. And another quote that I just love, it's when we are open to our own vulnerability that we achieve success. Paulette, you're wonderful.
That's
Thank
great.
you so much.
Thanks.
We are giving away copies of Paulette's book, One-Handed Cooking Secrets, on our Facebook page. Head there now to be entered to win a signed copy.
Still to come on Aging and Awesome, it's a less-known resource in resolving conflict. We explain how mediation and how it is helping people resolve disputes in a comfortable and confidential setting.
George is learning the ABCs of Medicare with Senior Care Plus. See what he learned and how you can get up to speed on the complexities of Medicare.
And later, our leap year birthday celebration in Kai's Cab. All that and more is coming up. But first, we reconvene with Erin Breen.
An empty nest. It marks the end of an era for parents and the beginning of a whole new chapter for kids and for an entire family. But most of us don't even really think about it until our own nest is empty. I mean, I didn't think of it as creating an empty nest when I left home. I thought of it as just embarking on the next chapter of my own life. We're all pretty self-centered, aren't we? But now my nest is empty. The house that never seemed like it was big enough for my brood is actually a lot for just me at this age. It makes us all reconsider what we've achieved so far and what we can and will do post-kids. After all, being a parent is bittersweet success. You see, as a parent, your job at its core is to teach your children not to need you. And there's no doubt that the hardest part of that job is accepting success. I don't know who said that, but it's true. So enjoy the freedom, because it won't last long. Chances are that while the younger generation may be out of the nest, you'll soon be needed for caregiving duties for the generation that raised you.
Lakeside Manor is the official home of Aging and Awesome. Living at Lakeside Manor means pleasure for the residents and peace of mind for their families. Rooms are available now, starting at only $15.30 a month. Take a tour of Lakeside Manor today.
At Senior Care Plus, we're more than just a Medicare Advantage plan. We're your local experts in helping you understand the facts about Medicare so you can make the best decision for your health. Confused about Medicare? Then you'll want to attend our educational seminar on the ABCs of Medicare. This is not a sales meeting. It is a free seminar where you'll learn about all of your Medicare options so you can make the right choice. ABCs of Medicare. Reserve your seat today. Call or visit seniorcareplus.com.
Life is story. Pages of amazing adventure and narrow escapes. Bold steps taken, races run, chapters on love and hard lessons and new beginnings. Your life, your legacy, our privilege to serve. Morningstar Senior Living.
Aging and Awesome is brought to you by my friend, Marsha Rambeau, with Transaction Realty 500. With over 30 years' experience, Marsha Rambeau is an advocate for seniors. If you're looking to downsize and make a home better fit your lifestyle, call Marsha Rambeau today.
Someone you love needs a little help with the ins and outs of day-to-day living. A friendly companion right at their door. A personal touch, now that's caregiving. Call on us at Lend a Hand. We're locally owned, a family business. Lend a hand, lend a hand. Our caregivers make the difference.
Aging and Awesome is brought to you by Donald Bernard, Investment Fiduciary and Senior Vice President of Investments. Native Nevadan Donald Bernard has built an outstanding reputation specializing in retirement. For income ideas, give Don a call. No client is too big or too small.
Welcome back. Difficult conversations with a family member happen, and when they do, things can get uncomfortable.
Maybe it's a small issue you're arguing over, or maybe there's a lawsuit brewing. Calling in a mediator to guide the conversation and ensure everyone is heard can be a far less expensive option and hopefully a lot less heartache. Have a look.
Here with us now at Lakeside Manor is Lynn Thompson. She's an attorney and a professional mediator. Lynn, this is so interesting to me because you hear these horror stories from families who spend way too much money on litigation, going to court, time wasted, money spent. This is another alternative, mediation. What is it?
It is, absolutely. Mediation is a way to solve a dispute. And it's an opportunity for family members or anyone involved in the dispute to come to the table and have a conversation.
So how do you go about doing this for families?
After I'm contacted, I talk to the family member. We determine what the scope of the dispute is, and then with permission from the family member, I contact other family members or other people who are involved in the dispute.
So you're this third party. How do you remain totally, you're not giving advice to anybody, right?
No, I don't give advice. I'm a neutral, and my job is to facilitate the conversation once everybody comes to the table, facilitate that conversation so that it's positive and constructive and calm and peaceful so that we can work toward a resolution and talk about options. It's an opportunity to talk about options, and it's wonderful because often I see the lights come on when people really start listening to the other people involved in the dispute. Say, I didn't know that was your real interest. And people come to the table often with their positions. My job is to get them to get off their positions and get to the heart of what's really going on and get to their real interests. So there's a big difference between positions and true interests.
And give us an example of when this has worked out. What was the dispute?
Well, it's all confidential.
Of course.
Mediation is confidential.
Yes.
And so I can give you some general stories. Yeah. Very often we have families contact us who, and I work in other areas. I don't just work with seniors or family disputes. My background is as a litigator, civil litigation, so I work in contracts and property and other things. But in this area, very often the dispute is, where is mom or dad or grandma or grandpa? Where are they going to live?
Okay.
And the families have all kinds of ideas about
and that's
where
very common. Where
it's very common.
The elder might not want to move, but the son or daughter want them, and that's something that you help.
Right, I'm sure, Kai, you have heard these stories probably so many times.
It's something we talk about on Aging and Awesome, and we've never had the opportunity to find a solution that can give someone a resolve, whether it's to each party's benefit or not, but that's what you do, is resolve things in an easy and quick way, right?
And it's confidential, it's a comfortable setting, attorneys aren't involved, judges aren't involved,
right.
You don't go to court, and you, the people who are involved in the dispute, they're the decision makers. I'm not the decision maker. I help them find a solution.
Well, I think it's a great resource for matters small and matters large. So thank you so much for coming on the show, Lynn.
Thank you so much.
If you'd like to get in touch with Lynn Thompson, we have a link on our website, agingandawesome.com.
Closed captioning for Aging and Awesome is brought to you by
Infinity Hospice Care, family owned and operated, serving Nevada for over 10 years. They provide dedicated, compassionate, expert care for your loved ones. Visit infinityhospicecare.com today.
Hey, George here. Welcome back to Aging and Awesome. Today we're at Senior Care Plus here in Reno, and we're going to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. For those of you approaching Medicare, you're going to want all this information so you know what to do with your Medicare when you start using it. And right now they're having a seminar in here, which by the way is free, so come on down and let's go see what they have to say.
You're going to pay that 20% all year round, and you'll pay a 10% penalty for every 12-month period that you didn't have coverage.
So you just came here to Senior Care Plus, ABCs of Medicare. What'd you think? Did you get some questions answered? Do you have a little bit better understanding?
I do have a better understanding, and he was excellent at his presentation. If he wouldn't have come here or talked to other people about it, if he just went in cold, it would be like, I don't understand any of it.
How'd it go for you? Did you learn some things, some questions you had?
Most people know about Part A and B.
Sure.
But the other parts, the Advantage and the C and the D and the alphabet soup and everything, that was very good because I didn't know how they fit together.
Do you have a better feeling to where you're going with this?
Before we came here tonight, I was really confused. I didn't quite know what Medicare is all about.
Sure. And lucky you, you have young lady who's going to help you get through all this, right?
That's why I married her.
Hey, I get it. There's quite a bit out there to learn, isn't there?
Yeah, it seems to be rather complicated.
So did it help straighten you out a little bit and give you some information?
Well, my big question was the Medigap program,
Sure.
whether to go with that or with the Medicare Advantage program. And I'm turning 65 in May, and so I'm in my window of
Right.
signing up for Medicare, and I thought before I did it, I would try to educate myself.
It can be very confusing, but this helps people direct them to where they can get more information, have a better understanding what their benefits are going to be.
Well, in my particular case, I have a military background, so I also qualify for TRICARE for Life.
Sure.
So I'm going to make an appointment to talk to them about how that fits together.
Oh,
'cause
very
it's
good.
slightly different.
Sure. So what are the most commonly asked questions?
I wish it were that easy, George. It's such a complex topic.
Sure.
Mostly we get, do I really need this? And what I get is questions people don't know. They think that Medicare just covers everything. Really, the most common questions, if you really wanted to boil it down to that, would be, when do I have to sign up? And what happens if I don't sign up?
Sure.
And of course, we address that, because that's obviously very important. It's pretty packed full of information. We get people to come back more times than once,
Sure.
because it is a lot of information tossed at you right away.
Okay, so when should people come to Senior Care Plus ABCs?
So I would say about 6 months before they turn 65, and then again if they have more questions, and then again a couple of months before they actually are set to retire, come on back for the refresher.
Wow, that was amazing. Learning all that information about our Medicare benefits, what they call the ABCs of Medicare, in there with Chris, giving total amount of information to everybody. Everybody's coming out with a lot more understanding. They feel better about what their Medicare benefits are going to be. So if you live in Reno, Carson City, Las Vegas, or anywhere around the surrounding areas, go to seniorcareplus.com, find out when your next free seminar is.
Thank you, George, and Senior Care Plus. Still to come on Aging and Awesome. We drive a birthday girl bonkers in Kai's cab. You're watching Aging and Awesome. We'll be right back. Medicare in your future? Attend an ABCs of Medicare seminar sponsored by Senior Care Plus. These free seminars are held the third Wednesday of every month at the Senior Care Plus offices in Las Vegas, Reno, and Carson City. Senior Care Plus, Nevada's wellness partner. Nevada's retired-aged population is booming. 150,000 retired-aged people moved here in just the last decade. Aging and Awesome is all about them. Averaging 8,000 viewers a weekend, Mailers and Magazines are old hat. We take viewers on an adventure right in their living room. You and your business can help keep our community active, healthy, and young at heart for way less than you might think. Head to our website, agingandawesome.com, and click Become a Sponsor to learn more. And we'll see you Saturdays on KTVN 2 News. NV Legal Docs LLC, they are the Trust Masters, is a proud sponsor of Aging and Awesome, providing affordable wills, trusts, and estate planning document services. They are much different than your typical expensive law firm, offering flat fee pricing customized for each family. Having a trust is so important, and the NV Legal Docs team will explain at their no-cost, no-pressure seminar. Book your spot today and give them a call at 775-683-3100. Living trusts. Don't leave Earth without one. Northern Nevada home values are at an all-time high. Your home may never be worth this much again as new construction works to catch up with demand. Call Marcia Rambeau, Transaction Realty, for a free home evaluation. Find out how fast, simple, and easy it is to sell your home. The Northern Nevada home market is red hot, but it may not last long. Marcia Rambeau, Transaction Realty, is located in Reno and Carson City with a network of buyers ready to buy your home. Call Marcia Rambeau, Transaction Realty at 775-395-9133. Aging and Awesome is brought to you by Eden Home Health, Northern Nevada's highest rated home health for quality of patient care. Patients have a choice. Ask your doctor for the best in-home health care. Eden Home Health. Are you looking for an encore career? At Lend a Hand, we are looking for compassionate and reliable people who can care for and relate to our seniors. We offer part-time and full-time schedules with benefits. Call Lend a Hand to get your encore career started today. Kai's Cap theme song. How are we? Birthday edition for our Leap Years contestant.
How are you, Wendy, back there?
Well, I'm great. I've never celebrated a birthday in a cab.
That's probably a good thing. You know it? So you are technically how old on this here February 29th?
I'll be 72.
72, which makes you, if you were counting by the times February 29th has rolled around, how old?
It'll make me eligible to vote. I'll be 18.
Eligible to vote this year. And when you're 21, you'll be?
84.
Okay, so you still have 21 years old to look forward to. Wendy,
yeah, I have to live to see my 21st birthday.
I love it. Well, I got you hat. Where's your hat? Put your hat on. I bought you a hat.
Okay. You told me you'd tell me. Let's see if I can put it on with the balloon in my hand.
Oh, yes. Hat on and balloon.
There we go.
I want to have some fun. Happy birthday. Welcome to Kai's Cab. Wendy, are you aware of the rules?
No, I'm not sure of your rules.
You need to get 3 out of 4 questions right, and if you do that, you're a winner of not only the birthday giveaway of the balloon and the hat and the thing, but you are going to win some chocolate from the Gardnerville Chocolate Shop. I have it ready for you. You just got to get 3 out of 4 right. Are you ready to play?
Okay, I hope I get them right.
Here we go. Your first question. All right, Wendy, it's a leap year question. Anyone born on a leap day is known as, you better get this right, is it A, a leapling, B, a leaper, or C, the 29ers?
Well, I go by leaper.
You go by leaper?
But leapling isn't one that I've heard of, but I think that some people call it a leapling.
So what's your answer? What's the?
Well, I'm going to go with what I call it, a leaper.
According to the Kai's Cab think tank, it's leapling, A.
See, I was afraid that.
But I feel like I should still give it to you because that's a matter of perspective. And you were born on the 29th, so if anyone really knows, I think it's you. All right, that counts. First question is correct.
Well, yeah, because I don't know of anybody that calls themselves a leapling.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Second question for you, Wendy. Who figured out the solar year and the calendar year don't always match up? Is it A, the Romans, B, ancient China, C, ancient Egypt, or D, the Mayans?
Oh, I should have looked up leap year trivia.
Yeah, then you would have definitely known because I did the same thing.
I want to say the Romans.
Oh,
I'm
Wendy,
wrong again.
It's the ancient Egyptians.
Oh.
But that's okay because you got that first one correct, technically. And now, so you're still alive. You just got to get the next 2 questions right. Okay, are we still having fun?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh, this is a mess. Don't want to crash Kai's Cab because that would be bad. Question number 3. All right, Wendy, the average adult does what 13 times a day? Is it A, laughs, B, opens the fridge, C, goes to the bathroom, or D, sends a text message 13 times a day on average? What do we do?
The average adult, that includes young people.
18?
I mean, you know.
Well, you're 18 today, so you're an adult. Yes, you.
It's either open the fridge or text. I'm going to say text.
Oh,
I'm wrong again.
It's laughs. Laughs 13 times a day. Though we've done that all in one Kai's Cab ride,
well,
haven't
yeah,
we?
but I just thought a lot of people stay by themselves and you know, unless they're watching TV.
Right, that they are texting somebody. Oh!
Well, I'll save calories not having to eat the chocolate.
No, I have to give you chocolate. It's your birthday. So we're going to head on back to Morningstar and give you your wonderful prize. Wendy, seriously, thank you so much for playing along, coming out, and I wish you the happiest of birthdays. Mwah! Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you for celebrating with me.
Aging and Awesome is brought to you by Lend a Hand in Home Care and Transportation, family owned and operated, serving Northern Nevada seniors for nearly 30 years. Compassion-driven quality care in the comfort of your home. Call Lend a Hand today, where our caregivers make the difference.
That's all the time we have today. Thanks for watching Aging and Awesome.
Yeah, our challenge for you this week. Are you being faced with a challenge? Paulette's book is a great example that there are many amazing resources out there that give you ways to be inspired and overcome whatever you might be facing. Don't give up. Seek and you shall find.
And we have a new segment coming on the show called Legacy. Feature your loved ones passing on Aging and Awesome in a unique and memorable way. Remember them by informing thousands of viewers across Nevada who they are and the legacy they left. Head to agingandawesome.com to submit your loved one's legacy today. All of us are so excited to tackle the challenges seniors and their families face while giving a positive look at being older across the state of Nevada. We'll see you right back here next week, Saturday, 7 p.m. on KTVN 2 News in Northern Nevada, and Saturday, 7 a.m. on the CW Las Vegas, and an encore showing Sundays at 11 a.m. on MyLVTV.
In the meantime, be sure to follow us on social media, head to our website, agingandawesome.com, and set your DVRs to record Aging and Awesome each week. That way, you'll never miss an episode. And this show would not be possible without community stakeholders who are bettering the lives of seniors through Aging and Awesome. From all of us, a big thank you to Lend a Hand in Home Care and Transportation,
Infinity Hospice Care, Morningstar Senior Living, Donald Bernard Investment Advisor,
Senior Care Plus,
NV Legal Docs, The Trust Masters,
Lakeside Manor,
Eden Home Health,
and Marsha Rambo with Transaction Realty 500.
See you next week. Bye.
1, 2, 3. Listen.
Good show.
At Senior Care Plus, we're more than just a Medicare Advantage plan. We're your local experts in helping you understand the facts about Medicare so you can make the best decision for your health. Confused about Medicare? Then you'll want to attend our educational seminar on the ABCs of Medicare. This is not a sales meeting. It is a free seminar where you'll learn about all of your Medicare options so you can make the right choice. ABCs of Medicare. Reserve your seat today. Call or visit seniorcareplus.com.
Are you looking for work that matters, that lasts?
Then lean in, because we're a company on the move.
Head over to MorningstarSeniorLiving.com
and apply today. You may be exactly what we're looking for. Another great heart.
We are Morningstar.
We are Morningstar. We are Morningstar. Bringing life and light is what we do.